And a good morning to you. How we doing? How we doing? Hey, Morning Mike's here on a Monday. It's September 8th, is it? Got my Daily Stoic right here. Daily Stoic, my little calendar. You see this here? I peel off a little piece every day, September 8th, okay? No one is crushed by fortune unless they are first deceived by her. Those who are not pompous in good times don't have their bubbles burst with change. Against either circumstance, the stable person keeps their rational soul invincible, for it's precisely in the good times they prove their strength against adversity. Seneca, the Daily Stoic, right there. Don't. I've lost everything. If you were so attached to material goods, then when they fade away or good times lean into bad, then you're ruined. It's all in here. Morning Mike's brought to you by Venbrook Insurance, our great friends over there. Thank God for them. Let's say hello to everybody. Steve, who's that? Good morning, Billy. Styling, what's going on there? Styling one. Hi from Buffalo. Ho, are you happy in Buffalo? Andrea, what a football game last night. The great Josh Allen, with whom I've spent a little time lately, lives in my little town here, married Haley Steinfeld at the beginning of the summer, and got to play some golf with Josh, got to sit and have a little din-din next to them. Josh is one of the nicest kids, really one of the nicest kids. I have those wristbands I wear that say Clutch. I gave him one. And I said, when I see you doing an interview, I want to see that Clutch band at some point. I don't think he wore it last night. But wow, what a comeback. And a brand new kicker, only 100 hours in Buffalo, and he sticks the winning kick. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday from the Valley of the Sun. Is that Sun Valley in Idaho? I'm thinking it's Arizona. Morning, Zaddy B and Super Steve. It's Lisa. Lisa's checking in. We love you, Lisa. Doing a great job. Good morning, everyone. Cape Cod. Oh, Cape Cod. Must be beautiful right now in Cape Cod, don't you think? The boys are back. Ain't that the case, huh? Hi from North Carolina. What's going on, Jen? Jen's in North Carolina, and so is Bill Belichick. Are you heading over to the game? Good morning from Alberta Hazel. You know she hates that. She's like, don't saddle me with Belichick. Good morning, Billy, from good old Trenton, New Jersey. Ain't you right? Jersey girl in the house. Good morning, everyone from Central Coast of California, a little north of us here. Toronto, Canada, the International Film Festival. That's going on up there. All kinds of celebrity, isn't it amazing what goes viral? It's like, someone asks a question about Black Lives Matter and the Me Too movement, and they direct it to Andrew Garfield and Julia Roberts, and they leave at the questions to them, and Ayo Edebiri is sitting next to them. And of course, the big outrage. Oh my God, how could you direct a question about Black Lives Matter and leave her out? I think they were just handing the question. She's allowed to weigh in at any time. It's just the internet is always looking for someone to screw over. Good morning from Seattle, Washington. Hey, Carla, is that your booty cheeks right there popping out of the water, Carla? You look free and happy. Tennessee is in the house. Hello from Chicago, the Chicago burbs. How about Donald Trump just pounding on that NBC reporters like, are you going to war with Chicago? He goes, fake news, you're an idiot, you're a sub-rate reporter, you're a terrible reporter, just actor. I mean, what kind of dumb question is that, though? Are you going to war with Chicago? Come on. Good morning, Billy. Hey, Netta, what's going on? Netta Womack. Still thinking about those Buffalo Bills fans last night. What an unbelievable comeback. Alabama. How about Bama? I bet we've got every state in the nation here. Crazy weather in New England this weekend, always. God, I can't wait for the leaf peeping, right? It's going to be nice. Let's see, Steve. How about, okay, so in the world of sports, the U.S. Open was unbelievable. Wasn't that fantastic? Sinner and Alcaraz. I mean, he dominated him. I'm a big Sinner fan. I love Sinner. He's absolutely my favorite, but Alcaraz was too much. The drop shot is such an art. It's such a dangerous shot, especially when you got 22-year-olds who are fast as lightning, but nobody can drop it from the baseline like Alcaraz. Long Island, New York in the house, home of the U.S. Open, Flushing Meadows. Hour and a half to get it took to get into the stadium last night because of one particular guest, requires a little extra security. Understood. But interesting, it wasn't just Sinner versus Alcaraz. In the stands, it was Trump versus Bruce Springsteen. They hate each other. Look at Ben Stiller right there and BJ Novak over the top of the head right there, and Mindy Kaling. And, of course, Trump versus Colbert. His enemies were in the house. There's Colbert and his wife, very rich. Oh, Sting. God, it reminds me of a couple of Sting stories. Go back to Sting for a second before we get to my... Sting is, I went on the road with Sting. I actually pitched this series many years ago at Access Hollywood, and I called it I called it Almost Famous, right? Remember the movie with Kate Hudson? And I embedded myself with a little video camcorder. Boy, was I creative little producer talent back in the day. Then I got lazy and just read teleprompter. I hate to say it, and people do, but I was just hungry as can be. I embedded myself with, Def Leppard, Jay-Z, and Beyonce when they were first a couple. And I'm riding I'm in their suite at the MGM, the MGM hotel in their suite. And he's like, yo, do not record her. That is private. And I was like, oh, okay. So I'm like, hi, Beyonce. I'm like, can I just sneak a little bit? I think if you look at the tapes now, I definitely caught a little, but I never used it. I just wanted to have it, for down the road when they were fine. And God, that was incredible. Backstage with him everywhere. And then I went with Sting, and we went up to Seattle and to Portland. And I'll never forget flying on Sting's private jet. And we were at an FBO in Portland, Oregon. We go in to take a leak, and Sting goes in. He's at the urinal, and I'm like, if we're going to do this, let's do this. So I take the camcorder and I walk in kind of right behind him. No, Steve, were you, I held somebody else took the camcorder.
Yeah, it wasn't me on this one, but I know the story.
Different producer. I can't remember who it was. Might have been Matt Baxt.
I was going to say, was it Baxt?
Maybe Matt Baxt. And I go in and I get to the urinal right next to him. I go, hey, buddy. And Matt records this conversation between Sting and I from the back at the urinal. And Sting leans over, looks down over the divider, and he goes, it's not what it's all cracked up to be, is it? Something like that. He said, the legend has been broken. Yeah, that was cool. And then when I interviewed him about the tantric sex, he's the guy that brought us at this whole idea of tantric sex. Like, it's a 7-hour process. I said, buddy, we're doing an interview in New York City. I said, buddy, Sting, no one can do this for 7 hours. He goes, no. It's the candles. It's the massage. It's the conversation. It's the tea. It's the this and the whole. That's what 7 hours. It's not the act. And I'm like, oh my God, that's a lot of commitment. And then we had a fantastic interview, invited me to his birthday party at his apartment on Central Park West. I called my wife, Sydney, at the time. I said, Sid, we're going to Sting's birthday party tonight. Come in. We were living in New Jersey at the time. And she goes, oh my God, yes, hello. So we went, and I'll never forget the weird Robin Williams was there. Robin Williams and Sting, such good friends. He was bouncing off the walls. And the other guy, Chad Lowe, was there. Wow. Fascinating crowd. Chad Lowe at Sting's birthday, Robin Williams. I won't forget that. And Rob Lowe showed up. There's a pitch for a Morning Mike at the urinals across the nation. Yeah, I guess. Little Mike's. I don't know if that would fly. Who would be the sponsor for that? Not really sure. Let's take a look. Who else was at the U.S. Open yesterday? We had some good celebrities in there. We saw Stanley Hoochie Coochie Toochie. That was my nickname for Stanley. Stanley jumped a mile when I said that. I introduced him on a live television show as Stanley Hoochie Coochie Toochie. There's Martha. Martha, absolutely in the pantheon of iconic New Yorkers. You got to go with Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart, Donald Trump, Regis Philbin, George Steinbrenner, Jerry Seinfeld. Those are my top 5 right there. There's Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay was at the game. Is that Benson Boone next with the stash over there? I don't think so. Jersey Mike's us up above. There's Danny DeVito. He is logging more hours on television these days for Jersey Mike's than anything he's ever done. He is constantly on television with that. Yeah, good crowd. So you get an amazing match, Sinner Alcaraz, not their best, but still always good. And then you got Sabalenka and Anisimova in the women's final the day before on Saturday. Can you roll a little bit of the, there they are, 2 great champions. I got it. But just... the noise, the grunting, it sounds violent. It is such a distraction. From Monica Seles all the way through to Sabalenka, who may be the worst, it is so unacceptable to me. The men do not do this. Not to make it a sexist thing, but the men don't do this. You are a serious champion. Stop making these noises. It's overwhelming. Do volleyball players? It's outrageous. I can't believe it. How do you take? You're a tremendously powerful athlete. I don't know. This gets you into your rhythm or whatever. I don't know. I love tennis. This was a great match. Besides the grunting, yes, it was a great match. They're great athletes, but the grunting is just too much. I can't think of another sport where the grunting goes on like this. Huge sports weekend. Oh, my God. Absolutely. My New York Giants. I heard a stat, and this may be true, that the New York Giants, this is the only team since World War II, the beginning of time here, basically. No touchdowns in 3 season openers in a row. What other team can accomplish that but the hapless New York Giants? They just suck. We have the worst offensive line, and we cannot. Russ Wilson couldn't do it. No touchdowns. And you know what the fans like me are going to be chanting? Let's just get on with it. Let's get the Jackson Dart from Ole Miss as soon as we can. But everybody leaves the Giants and does well. Saquon Barkley is having the time of his life as a Philadelphia Eagle. And yesterday, Danny Jones did great. Did you see Danny Jones, Steve? Daniel Jones, the Giants quarterback, is now
you wish you had him back, right?
He's unbelievable. I mean, and all he needs is an offensive line, that can do anything, a little bit to protect a big guy like that who is,
What about Aaron Rodgers? He had a big.
Oh, what a great day for Aaron Rodgers. I mean, what'd they win? 34-32?
Yeah, I think he threw for 4 touchdowns. So, I'm wondering, and the Jet, against the Jets, who didn't do so bad either, but same sort of thing. Now, I think he was out there to tell the Jets, all I needed was a little bit of a good team and a good line. And
did you see what he did to the fans as he walked out?
Oh yeah, he did. He went right at him too. Yeah,
I don't usually like this move. Carlos Alcaraz does it after he makes a great, and I love Carlos Alcaraz. I do. This is just nitpicky, but I don't love when people go like, I don't know. But Rodgers maybe. Yeah. Oh, Arch Manning. Holy shit. Everyone was writing Arch Manning off. You don't start. Arch Manning, give him a break. The first game, as the starter for Texas, and they're playing Ohio State the week before. I thought all the big teams had the luxury of opening up against, like, Katie's kindergarten down the street. San Jose State, he lit him up for 5 touchdowns. Unbelievable. Yeah, add to my misery, Cowboys. Micah looked great in Green Bay. Micah Parsons, they let him go. Got so many great ones. Speaking of the Indianapolis Colts and their quarterback, Daniel Jones, we've got a new Bynum with a new touchdown, setting the tone for touchdown celebrations. Do we have that, Steve? I've never seen this. This
for
is
the Colts defense.
Watch this.
Andrew, I wish I could tell you what that dance is, but
I don't know what that is. This is amazing.
Andrew, I wish I could tell you what that dance.
He went online. Yeah. There it goes. He went online and he did it in his living room, showing people, like, how he invented it. But that's a lot of lat control. Is it shoulder control, back control?
It's core, right? We always preach our core. He's definitely working his core to get that thing sideways. It's
incredible. So we've got this new sponsorship on Hot Mics that on the mothership program, Hot Mics, that we love. And it's Prize Picks, which you're allowed to do in California, which just doesn't allow you to do some of the other betting things. But you can make these picks here for more or less, depending on each. So I look at my lineups here. I did win one. Because that's the one. Dak Prescott. Check it out. That was what you call, right? They gave me a layup here for free. Just saying he's going to pass for at least 1 yard at the top. Bang. Got that, obviously. Jalen Hurts, though, is my big pick. They said is he going to rush for a touchdown? I said he will. And he rushed for 2, the first 2. And then Malik Neighbors, in order to complete the 3-pick power play at the top, I needed Malik Neighbors to not have more than 72.5 yards. He had 71. Barely made it. Anyway, I'm hooked on it. Prize Picks. It's fun. It's easy, right? That's the best part. If you do it, by the way, check out, use the promo code Hot Mics. And for $5, they'll give you $50. Get started. It's really fun. Simple picks, which I like. Jalen Hurts is dynamite. He sure is. And I like how mellow he is, I just like what he says. He's just, seems like he's got a good balance view of life. Love the guy. Speaking of huge sports, move over Polish CEO. There is a new Karen in town. This woman, oh my God, Phillies Karen, strikes at the game. She is now. Why is it that every sporting event, we have to find someone just being they're less than their best selves from the stands, and then we all know about them? Phillies Karen, and this poor woman, it's not her. This woman, Cheryl Richardson Wagner, is what she was identified as. Cheryl Richardson Wagner, who is a Boston Red Sox fan. And she's like, she had to post on Facebook, hey, it's not me. I'm a Red Sox fan. I'm not the crazy Philly mom, but I sure would love to be as thin as she is and move as fast. I'm a Red Sox fan. This poor woman got, picked out somewhere, and she had to defend herself. But anyway, this was unbelievable. This was a fast move to go get a home run ball out of a little boy's hand. If you haven't seen it, then you're not really spending much time on the internet.
We got so many angles of this. We're going to start with one. This is the wide angle, Billy. So we have analysis of this.
Oh, wait, don't tell me, don't build up to the
Yeah. No. This is the first, like, if you're watching and you're just from the distance. This
okay.
One, okay. So here we go.
Oh, yeah. Look at her. Oh, he goes in. This guy makes a hard move, goes over, puts the baseball in his son's mitt, hugs. She comes over. shoos him out. Look at the beautiful layering on the hair. It's black underneath. It's platinum over the top. He's screaming at him, hey, we do have some audio on her. He goes, here, take the ball. Take my son. It's his birthday. Take the baseball. Here, you can have it. Calm down. There's the guy making the move. And there she goes, Karen. Here's the best.
Yeah, you tell it! Woo! Oh, shit! She took it from the little kid, bro.
And now here come the fingers. Give the feel. Yeah. She's holding up the ball. Now she turns around and she starts the fingers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's going nuts. Wow. So there she is. She's our new internet villain. She'll probably last just today. I think tomorrow she'll be gone completely. It does beg the question, though. And by the way, people were racing to identify her. Someone said, oh, she's a teacher in the Hamilton, New Jersey school district. Now the school district has to post and say, whoa. That woman never worked in our school district. We don't know what you're talking about. And furthermore, all of our teachers would have caught that ball on the fly. The little kid, Lincoln, whose birthday it was, he made out like a bandit. Again, these things spread like wildfire. So the baseball player that hit the home run, Harrison Bader, I think it is, met him after the game and gave him, another ball and the whole thing. And this is what happens, right? Just like the Polish tennis player hooked up the little boy after the game. It spreads so quickly, they know how to see it, identify it, go find that person, bring them backstage. It all gets handled. But it's an interesting question, you guys. Philly's Karen has an argument here. Is a foul ball jurisdictional? Does she have more right to the ball because it landed in her section? That is the question. Does she have more rights to the ball because it landed in her section or the dude that ran over? If you get your hands on the ball, it's your ball. Okay? So far, we got that. Look. No. She has no rights to the ball. Bronx Bombers, 1302. There you go. Big fan. No. First to grab it gets it. Okay, Kim. First to grab it gets it. All bought tickets. Okay. When kids are involved, only if she catches it, is it hers? Angela, when kids are involved, give it to the kid, in my opinion. I think that's standard, right?
I really do think this could go deep because when I was a kid, I had my glove, and if the ball came, I would go try to get it. But now are we saying, the people that say it's her ball, are we saying we should say to our kids, no, that ball's not near us. You don't go get it.
It's an interesting, it's an interesting metaphor too, is we do everything for our kids these days.
Right.
Steve, this was a touchy subject between you and I.
What?
Parents who sell Girl Scout cookies
for
their girls.
Yes, no.
Parents who come into the office and sell Girl Scout cookies for their kids. Now, I've had many people that I've worked with over the years who have come into my office and be like, hey, my kid's selling Girl Scout cookies. Can you want to buy any? And I'm like, geez, you don't look like a Girl Scout to me. You look like an editor that works in the back. How about no? I'm not buying your Girl Scout cookies, but if your little girl walks in here and tries to sell the Bushman will buy more cookies than anyone in the building. I want to see her walk in. I want to see her say, hello, Mr. Bush. My name is little Sarah, and I'm a Girl Scout, and I would like to sell these cookies to you. And I go, well, isn't that nice? Well, thank you for that. Now, what kinds do we have? Then we interact. Then she makes the sale. And it's a beautiful Oh, I see Steve left because Steve and I had this. We had a little bit of a conflict.
No, not you and I. No, I agreed with you. I'm trying to think if I've ever brought the list.
You had like a special circumstance as to why it was. I couldn't tell if it was Maddie or Abby, but one of them couldn't sell me cookies, right? She wasn't available or something.
But they did go to your house. Well,
So then Steve recovered very quickly and brought her over to my house the next day and knocks on my door at like 8 a.m. I'm like, hello? Oh, hi.
And by the way, she had my soccer cart full of cookies. Like, I mean, there must have been, I honestly think there was like $200 worth of cookies. I mean, it was packed. But I agree.
Hysterical. It's hysterical.
Billy, I gotta interrupt the projection of our show lineup right now to jump in and show you something. You know, I think we all here know Joy Schmehar.
We love Joy Schmehar. We love her. She
sent us something.
Her real name is Chrissy. That's just an alter ego.
She sent us something that you haven't seen yet, but it's time for you to see it. And it's going to be followed up with a great guest we're going to have in the house. Joy
Oh my
sent us
God. I love when things.
pineapple.
What in God's name is that?
Zaddy shorts. Pineapple Zaddy shorts.
Oh my God. I will wear those tomorrow. Steve, I'm wearing those on Morning Mics tomorrow.
They're
Spread
coming to the
word,
studio
tell
when
your
we're
friends.
done.
I'm putting them on. I'm going to fashion show.
And
Whoa.
I can only follow this up with one thing, Bill. Joy Schmehar in the house.
Good morning, family. How is everybody?
Joy Schmehar.
Look
is
at the
in house.
glasses.
What?
I got my pineapple glasses on.
Where did you get those shorts?
I found them, I think, on Amazon.
Oh my God. Can I ask you, dare I ask you what size they are? Because, I've got to commit to getting into these babies.
I bought extra small just for you, Billy.
Billy,
But see, here's the thing.
they're
Only in the
not-
front.
with Billy's powerful thighs. They're very powerful.
Powerful. You are going to see Maradona thighs. Remember the great Maradona,
Yes.
the Brazilian soccer? Was it Argentinian? I can't remember. He was very good.
Amazing.
Oh my God. Joy Schmehar, you are way too much, girl.
You have to wear them later on because you're going to give Mildred a heart attack.
Well, I mean,
And
I
you
think
can't
Mildred
lose
slept
Mildred.
in today. You know what? We got to sneak this in. I think Mildred, I don't see Mildred here. So everybody's allowed to take some days off. No problem. But Mildred, I mean, if she doesn't know about it, it's possible she misses tomorrow and misses the whole damn thing. And if she misses the whole damn thing, then I have really dodged a bullet here, don't you think?
No, I think that you're going to get a lot more better messages.
Yeah, the
Maybe a little bit
hams of
scary.
God. This is terrible. I don't think
I've never heard that
Mildred's
one.
definitely not here.
The hams are going. Yeah, Mildred's not here. I'm looking. Mildred is not here. And by the
She's
way,
not here.
Mildred has missed some other month. She comes in late on Monday, so we got to find out what she does on Sundays. She has come in late on Mondays before.
She's Sunday fun day gal. Mildred goes deep. She watches football. She catches a big buzz. Thunder thighs tomorrow. You wait till you see. I'm not kidding you. We got thunder.
Can you put on your Larry King suspenders with them?
Yeah. Let me get I'll get out my Larry Kings and my pineapples, and I can't wait. Boy, this could be something. We got to put a hot mic on the back and the pineapples in the front. Joy Schmehar, you have done it again, girl.
Well, I had to do it for our family, right?
Oh, you're
I'm going to
unbelievable.
be Julie McCoy on the cruise ship. I got to do it right, Billy.
I know. I don't know what happened to Lisa on the cruise ship. I hope that she's okay. Those cruise ships, you never know what can happen when you're out there.
I think Lisa flipped, and she's too embarrassed to come on. I think she's a pineapple clubber now.
You think
I do.
somebody knocked on her cabin door? She opened it up. She and her husband took him in, and now she's a different Lisa.
I do.
It's possible.
Stranger things have happened, Billy.
Do you wear a jockstrap with those shorts? I mean, is there a room? I don't think there's room for anything in those shorts. Oh, you're
Well,
too
I
much.
had to do
Joy,
it for you, Billy.
hey,
Just
happy
had to
Monday.
do
We love you.
it. Thank you. Happy Monday, everybody. Love you, fam.
See
See
you.
you,
Great
girl.
job.
Oh
Great
my
job.
Bye.
God, look at those shorts. Thank God Mildred is asleep. Holy shit. Oh my God, Joy, I want those. Yeah. Yeah. What
Billy,
a
I
beautiful.
am slightly nervous to put you in these. You can't tell over. They're pretty small. I mean,
Hold them up again, Steve. Give me a little rotation around here. What would you say is the seam on that? Is that a 5-inch? Is that a 4?
God, that is
Shorts, I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
The length of the
Yeah,
short.
yeah. It's the back's got a zipper. I don't know what you'd fit in there. That's where your butt's gonna go, Bill. Right in there.
Oh, do I stick my cell phone in there? There's a little zip pocket right there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We might have to test these before they go out to public here because you might be a little much for early in the morning, but it's going to be exciting.
That's going to be a lot. Lisa still hasn't reported. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. She went on this. She went on this cruise, and she was going to sample what happened out there by hanging an upside down pineapple on the door. We never heard back. It's an absolute mystery. We hope she's okay, or she's like Joyce said, she's swinging in Barbados or something like that. Who knows? Yeah. What else? So huge. Those are tennis pro length. You know what? It does remind me. Now the Hoochie Zaddy shorts are they're way too short. I mean, that's craziness right there. There's a certain area of the beach in Santa Monica here in LA where those would be considered long. Yeah, Steve knows the area. But anyway, there used to be when the camera panned at the U.S. Open to Yvonne Lendl. I mean, remember Lendl and Connors and these guys? They used to wear short. Even in basketball, I always think of John Stockton and those nice tight shorts. Then they got these big long baggy things. I don't know. Billy, will you share with us where you decide to go for your psychedelic trip? Oh yeah, it's psilocybin trip. Yeah, it's going to be on the East Coast. Yeah. I got some things to work out. I think truth be told, I'm doing it because I think I've run my course with the therapists. I mean, I had this guy is like $400 a week with the same conversation every week. I go see him. I'm like, okay. And what we talked about the week before, we talk about, that nothing happens. So I think there's like blockages and stuff. And this is like the neuroplasticity of what they're talking about to get into these pathways where there's scar tissued over, the different traumas that people have had in their lives. I'm no different. You may think, oh, look, Billy Bush, he's got the nice kids and then what a great TV job and all that. He's got it. He's got everything together. Please. Not even. So, there's a few, one from childhood and one from, one from the professional career, which you all know about. This may be a scoop on Higgins. Oh, let's get into some, I think we're talking about Brian Higgins from the Karen Reed trial. Jackie says for you to check out podcaster Lynn Native, JFK show off on Crime Writers on podcast. Higgins called him. Higgins' ex called him. JFK's interesting reveals now. We'll make a note of that. Okay, so that's the interesting. Psilocybin will work, says Tracy. Well, the guy that told me about it is this amazingly successful businessman, and we were, together on a trip, and he said, look, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. But every human being, he said, will benefit because it's physically, psychologically, emotionally, in every way, it is good for you. So I'm doing the research, I'm watching the documentaries, and I'm going. I got to tell you, I'm really nervous about it, though. I think anytime you lose control, or sometimes you're afraid to think of, what you might discover, right? You go looking, you might find something you don't like, but that's a terrible way to think about it, But the person with whom I'm going to visit is incredibly thoughtful and amazing. So, gotta go for it. Read your Bible, Billy. Best therapy there is. That is absolutely true. But I think there's a connection to God here too. I'm not replacing God in any way. But Lori, I agree with that, and thank you for the reminder.
Hey, Bill, I'm going to throw up a question.
You're gonna
here
throw
from-
up? You okay?
I'm going to throw up a question from Stacy. And I have a few ideas for your answer, but it might be story time here. Here we go.
What's the question you regret most in an interview, Billy? Well, I think I've addressed that before.
Did we do it here? Okay.
Ricky Martin,
Ricky Martin.
right? I asked Ricky Martin if he was gay, and I was like first year on the job. It was a long time ago, and he got really offended and hurt, and I felt terrible. I felt like an idiot. I'm like, what am I doing? This is not my business. But you live and you learn, right? Today, someone would ask that and get canceled. I didn't. I mean, it wasn't. We didn't air it, so maybe I would have. But I was the one who called back to the show, and I said, "Hey, obviously we're not airing this, but I just made a terrible mistake." But I went back in and apologized to Ricky in his dressing room, and we had a wonderful conversation. He was incredible, and I apologized and gave him a hug, and we're good since then. Really nice guy. I'm so curious, Billy. I know there's truth to this. What is the worst question you've been asked live, Billy? What's someone asked me? Oh, I don't think anything bad. I can't remember. I can handle anything. I mean, my feeling was, and I always used to say when celebrities would have their publicists, and the publicists would be like, "You can't ask." Oh, I once asked J-Lo. I said, everyone is so obsessed with your butt, like your rear end is like legendary. How do you feel about it? Like, do you have a sense of pride over that? She goes, "You did not just ask me that," but yet you could see the smile on her face. And don't act offended. I mean, she comes out on the AMAs and she's backing that thing up right into the camera. She loves that thing. But it was a hell of a moment. So I remember that from way back in the day. I think that was like 2002 or 3. Over 20 years ago, I asked her that question. BB looks refreshed and healthy. I do? Oh, man. Good lighting. Steve put a nice light in here. I'm going to give credit to Steve for that. Have you ever interviewed Blake Lively and or Ryan Reynolds? That is interesting. I think Ryan Reynolds for that movie with Sandra Bullock, and the one where Oscar Nunez plays every role in town. He's the construction guy. He's the stripper for hire at bachelorette parties. He's what's it called? The Proposal? Was that it? Betty White?
Yeah, The Proposal. Yeah.
Yeah. I believe that. Oh God. Billy B. With Billy, but did you watch the Cardi B trial? It was hysterical. I did not. I got to see that, Joy. I do remember interviewing Cardi B for her whipped cream. The Proposal, yeah. She came out with a whipped cream, and she went at. She was getting a little flirty. I was very worried about Offset seeing that. Billy B, you were made for this YouTube creator stuff. You do you. Thank you, Joey. I don't know. All you do is just turn it on, right? You just turn it on, and you go. VMAs were last night. I remember covering those for many, many years, especially when I was a New York correspondent for, Access Hollywood. I would go cover the MTV VMAs. They were often in New York. Last night, let's get into some of the fashion. Good to see Jessica Simpson was out there. There's Jessica. Yeah? She's got a 13-year-old daughter now. She hasn't performed in like almost 20 years. I think 2008 was the last time she was on stage, and she's, out on the road now. She's kind of getting back into the action. Always liked Jessica. Is that Paris Hilton?
Yeah.
Did she perform last night? Did she
That's Paris. That's Paris. I was going to surprise you with that one, but I'm like, wait, you probably can see it.
I think it's a pretty fantastic outfit. I like that. Who's that? Is that Sierra?
Yeah.
Sierra. Oh, yeah.
Let's see if you get this next one. Here we go.
Is that Snooki?
Snooks. Yep.
Snooki back out from the Jersey Shore. Been a minute since we look at the tan gel. Holy Jesus, Snooki. Wow. That's almost cancelable. That's so dark. There's Ariana Grande. She was going nuts during the Ozzy Osbourne tribute, which I heard was pretty cool last night. Who is that? Is that Charlie XCX? Who's that?
Gaga. That's Gaga winning her award.
How do you know? How can you ever know Gaga? At least she's not in an eggshell or wearing origami or
The meat dress.
The
Remember
meat.
that? We
Holy
lived
crap,
through the
that
meat
was-
dress.
that was the Grammys. Yeah. What else we got there? Oh, Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, look at that. Very sheer, very sexy. Always revealing something. Noah, is that Cardi B? Who is that?
Doja Cat.
Doja Cat. Okay.
Okay, the last two you definitely know. I think you're all over these two lately for sure.
How I didn't know that was Gaga, Mary. I just, oh God. Okay. That's Brittany Snow. And she looks, I mean, this is the new Brittany Snow. She is gorgeous. And Malin Ackerman. Okay. If you haven't seen The Hunting Wives, all I'm going to say is episode 7. You will see the two of them together as one in a French cruller like you never imagined. Okay. A French cruller,
I can't wait. I'm so behind in the French cruller now.
pretzel knot. Unbelievable. It's everything's flying and they really filmed it, man.
What episode did you say? You said, because I'm not there yet, but what episode is it? It's pretty late in it, right?
Episode 7.
7. That's
You
what
never forget the 7. And you know what? They didn't cut away. They kept going. Not like White Lotus extent, but the upper cavities of both just all over. Yeah. Oh. You got up late, Mildred, and I'm going to tell you something right now, Mildred. You missed something. You missed something today because you don't know what it is right now. Something came out, and everybody in the chat, all your friends in here, Mildred, were saying, oh, if Mildred sees this, watch out. And you didn't see it. Set that alarm, Mildred. And but I'm going to do you a favor and say one thing. You definitely don't want to miss tomorrow.
Should I give her a tease or just show or no? Make her work a little.
I don't know. We gotta go to the chat for that.
It should everyone.
Who's this in the meantime? Who's the sexiest woman you've met and the classiest woman you've met? Oh man, I think Isa Gonzalez is maybe one of the sexiest women. I think when she came in, I wasn't interviewing her, but she walked into the set of Extra, and I was like, ooh, whoa. Gorgeous, 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 and classy. Oh my God. You know who I love? Cheryl Lee Ralph. Cheryl Lee Ralph, Abbott Elementary. She used to come into Access Hollywood Live all the time. Steve, remember that? She filled in sometimes. She filled in once,
Yeah.
I think, when Kit was gone.
I think Jane Lynch is always fun. Like if just like a great.
Oh, we love
spirit in
Jane
the house.
Lynch.
Yeah.
Oh, Jane Lynch she's La Familia. Jane, if you're out there today, we love you. Lainey Wilson. Yeah. She's unbelievable. Oh, poor Mildred. I just don't think Mildred says, I don't care as long as I get to see that messy hair. Oh, I think you'd care. Oh, I beg to differ, Mildred. I think you'd care about what you missed today. And I think the fam would agree here. You know what I'm saying? Billy, Steve, what was that question there from Anne Marie? Hold on. Billy, who is your favorite YouTuber podcaster to collab with? I don't know. I got to do more of it, right? Reach out and as you figure it all out, collab with other folks. But we've done it with Channel 5, Andrew Callahan, after his interview with Hunter Biden. I thought that was really good. He's an interesting guy, self-made fella. You admire that, you know what I mean? As Mama Roll says, Mildred, you will weep tears of joy. Yeah. And I'll just have tears. That's all there is to it. Oh, God. A picture of Billy dressed like a slave, ex-gladiator.
An ex-gladiator.
With chains and all. What the fuck, Mildred? Oh, the other side. Oh, flyby. Oh, my God. You'd be an amazing... You know what? Yes. Oh, a lot of contacts. Yeah, I've been doing this so long. We love Andrew Callahan, says Chrissy. Someone said I'd be a good guest on Joe Rogan. I mean, who wouldn't like to be you would quadruple your podcast just by, right, showing up. Even if it was haters. I mean, who cares? Did Britney Spears attend? Didn't she say in one of her videos that she was going? I don't think I saw, no, God, her latest video in a hotel room. And she's just, no, she was in a bathroom at a restaurant. She said she went out on a date and the date was horrible. So she went in the bathroom and she was, rubbing all over and shaking her butt cheeks and just going like it was, oh, shoot. I didn't know we had it. Yeah, okay. Take it off. I mean, I can't even like, oh, I love that. I mean, oh, she is just, oh. Megyn Kelly. Someone said, I love Megyn Kelly. Yeah, Megyn Kelly she's tough. She's pounding on people on a regular basis. Who did she go after recently that made me laugh out loud? God, someone this weekend. I can't remember. Anyway, we got hot mics later on today. We'll be doing 2:00 Pacific time, 5 Eastern. It's gonna be hot mics, hot takes. I got a whole thing I put together and on the whole Meghan Markle situation and a full breakdown of what's going on there. Charlie Sheen, my old friend Charlie Sheen. His book comes out tomorrow. His documentary on Netflix comes out Wednesday. He has shared some things that are mind-blowing. Oh my God. A little Blake Lively updates there. So just a hot mics, hot takes. 5 Eastern, we'll be rolling it live as we can. Live because we love it. And that's later on. But I'm going to leave you with something that I saw. Every once in a while, you get a video that just makes you laugh out loud on Instagram. And this one is my favorite. Scary Dolls. Take it full.
Oh my God!
Honey, the fucking doll is moving.
Dude, it's moving. You wanna be chill? Nah, dude. Cause that thing's moving.
I was like, you ain't finna take that, bro.
Man, hell no! What? Are you good?
Hell no. Oh my God. It's so good. It's so good. Fishing wire. Fishing line.
Jesus Christ!
You know who sells that? Oh God. Women. That's so funny. All right. Big day today with hot mics at 5:00. That is going to be fun. And then tomorrow morning on Morning Mics, start doing the abs. Start doing the abs. We got Hoochie Zaddy shorts, everybody. Hoochie Zaddy shorts. Mildred, you heard me. See you then.